How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, as you guys could probably see, I'll edit it in right now, but I'm literally looking at the live global debut of the 7th generation of the Mustang, this kind of like Stampede event. Right now they're just like talking, and it's like an introduction phase. They actually have Stang mode there, which is pretty cool, and he's talking right now, but I have the headphones in. I'm probably going to edit out the sound from the actual live stream from Ford Motor Company because I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. But today we're going to be showing you guys my live reaction to this 7th generation of the Mustang reveal. I honestly have no idea how long it's going to take for them to reveal it, but in your time it's probably going to be a few seconds, so I don't know if this is going to be like a couple minute wait for me or like a 40-minute wait. I don't know. I'm going to stay on the live stream. But before we get into today's video, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. If you're already subscribed, click that little bell icon to turn on post notifications to actually get notified every single time that I do post a new video. It does help me out a lot. I'm sorry I repeat this before every video, but it really does help me out a ton as a smaller YouTuber. But now I'm going to kind of just sit here, wait, and then once the Mustang actually comes out, I'll show you guys my actual, real live reactions to it. Alright, I did not have to wait that long at all. Oh boy. The back looks pretty cool. Ooh, the front looks, yeah, the front looks kind of good too. It looks very similar to the S650. It basically looks like an S650 with sharper lines. That's why I'm just surprised that this is like a whole new generation. So it still has the 5.0, which we kind of knew from that one teaser video with the exhaust note. And it actually does look really good. I'm very surprised. Alright, there's nothing new with the convertible. We get that, I guess. Alright, so we still have the EcoBoost, so I'm assuming there's still that turbo 4-cylinder. And here is the 7th generation of the Mustang. Yeah, it does not look bad. It does not look bad at all. But it doesn't look too different. I was expecting Ford to make it a little bit more curvy, but they actually made it more straight, if that makes sense. It looks like an S650 with just more aggressive, straight, and meaner body lines. It actually looks really badass. I'm interested to see the specs and stuff, which I'm sure they're going to get to in a second here. But yeah, I do not mind this Mustang at all. It's not too different. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but again, this is like a live reaction video. I don't really do these normally. The one color though of that Mustang in the center looks pretty cool. That's funny. They kind of got like a half clap from the audience. I have a feeling that they were expecting a little bit more enthusiasm from the crowd. The spoiler looks really cool. I know you can't really see it, but it's behind her right now. The spoiler in the back half looks yeah, the back half with the taillights right there. I'll zoom it in when I'm editing this video. But the cut of the taillights actually looks pretty badass. The wheel design looks a little bit weird. It kind of looks like a spider web design. There's not too much that they changed. It's almost, I don't want to say it's disappointing because I like the fact that they didn't go really radical with the changes. But honestly, I did expect a little bit more, but it still looks really cool. The convertible actually looks really nice, the way that the roof kind of tucks in the back.
We've got the EcoBoost coupe, and of course
yeah, that's the biggest difference right there. See, if you guys are seeing this rear end, that is so different than the S650. It kind of has the same taillight design, but again, the way that the taillight's just kind of concave is very, very different than the 6th generation.
We've got the manual transmission.
Oh,
we've got that open air top.
5.0 V8 with the manual trans. That's good by me. Alright, so apparently they designed the cluster, the instrument cluster, off the Fox body, also off that 3rd gen. That's kind of interesting, but it does look pretty modern, so I'm wondering how that relationship, I guess, or how the similarities really compare.
The palm of your hands from your key fob. Super cool.
Oh my god. Alright, so, alright, here's the first thing that I think is kind of cheesy. Apparently there's a remote rev option on the key fob. I'm assuming that's for the automatics only. But yeah, I guess you can actually rev your car from outside of your car. I think that's a little bit silly, but that's just me. I'm sure some people might find some enjoyment from that. There's like the flat bottom steering wheel right there. The interior, I like the fact that they have this like huge screen over everything. That's one thing, like if you've been subscribed to me, you know that that's one feature of modern vehicles that I really like, is the like single screen that really just simplifies everything down, and there's like not a lot of buttons or anything.
So we've just added a lot of digital tech into this new.
And apparently this lady's talking about how they're trying to make it look like a jet fighter. It doesn't look like a jet fighter. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but
You can see it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, right? It's a
also does look, yeah, it looks like it has a line lock built in it too. I'm assuming that's just for the GT trims. And a little shift light, which that's actually really cool. I love the fact that you can customize everything. There's multiple different driving modes. Yeah, that's actually really, really sick. There's a drag mode, track mode, slippery mode, custom mode. There's adaptive suspension dampers. What else? The steering is customizable. Obviously you have traction control. That's like kind of standard nowadays. Active exhaust, which is pretty cool too. Also, yeah, it looks like right there, again, I'll edit it when I'm making the video and zoom it in, but I just saw a Recaro logo. So, I guess the GTs are coming with Recaro seats now, which I don't think that, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below, but I don't think that the S650 GTs came with Recaro seats. I think it was just available in the 2020 GT500s. Again, I could be wrong, but that's a pretty cool addition if they are adding the Recaros for this generation of the GT. I like the fact that they make the EcoBoost and the GT front ends different as well, because the GT does look really, really nice in the front. It looks very similar to like the facelift S650s that we've seen from 2018 to present day. However, it's much more aggressive than the first half of the S650s that we saw from 2015 to, you know, eventually the facelift in 2018. But the headlights look really nice as well. Again, they're like the LED modern, probably really bright. I like the kind of 3 separations in the headlights. And I really, really do love the factory color. I wonder what the factory paint color is going to be called for the one that they're talking about right now. But that does look really, really nice. And I can't get over the rear. I know I keep repeating myself, but those taillights, man, they're just like so futuristic and so trippy. Some people are probably really going to hate them. I think they're kind of cool. But they're definitely pretty different than the S650 rear. Let's just say that. And it almost like... Yeah, that's really crazy because the trunk is kind of extended, and it almost looks like a cartoon Mustang. It almost like doesn't even look real, which is kind of crazy, but it's a pretty wild design. I'm sure that some people are gonna hate it, and I'm not gonna blame people for hating it because it can be pretty weird to look at. However, I think that Ford, if they're gonna like go crazy on some part, I like how they did it. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna try to like overcomplicate things, but I definitely like the design of this new generation of the Mustang. I really love the direction that Ford is heading in, for sure. So there's apparently a lot more customization options as well, like seat belts, and there's three Brembo brake options, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming that's just color. I'm assuming that the Brembo calipers are going to be the exact same, and there's just going to be like one type of Brembo brake calipers. Again, I might be wrong. I might be wrong multiple times in this video, but this is my very like first live reaction. I'm not faking it. I'm not going back. I'm watching the live stream right now. It looks like they're kind of gonna have the same exact Coyote engine that they've had since 2018, which is the 3rd gen Coyote, and they say that the EcoBoost is more powerful and more efficient, so I don't know if that's a different inline 4 turbo or they're just like retuning the current inline four turbo that is in the S650 EcoBoost. Okay, never mind. It's actually going to be 484 horsepower, and it's going to be a 4th gen Coyote, so yeah, I like the dude's shirt too. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to do a different manual transmission, because I know a lot of people kind of complained about the one in the 6th gens.
I like the electronic park brake, the electronic drift brake, I should say.
An electronic drift brake. I'm going to listen to what he has to say about this. Alright, so now they're going to keep talking about selling points with performance or whatever. But yeah, apparently there's an electronical drift brake. I don't know what the hell that means. That might be a button, it might be like a handle, like an old e-brake. Alright, and now apparently this is a new performance pony. I don't know if this is a Shelby car or a Boss or a Mach 1. No idea. So this is the first time I'm seeing this too. Again, I'm going to try to talk as much as possible because I'm going to be muting the music and all the different sounds and stuff because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. And they're using a lot of copyrighted music. Wow, that's a new logo. So we got a horse head logo. I wonder what the hell that means. That could very well signify a very new performance line. And this might be the hybrid that they were talking about. Because I know that apparently there's going to be a hybrid revealed too. I don't know. Alright, this is kind of interesting. This has my attention. I'm going to shut up for a bit and edit to the part where they actually say what the hell it is that I'm looking at right now. Dark Horse. Interesting. This is pretty cool. Okay. Alright. Wow. Alright, so Tremec Trans from the GT350. There's a new Coyote. I'm assuming it's still the 4th gen, but they're going to be targeting 500 horsepower with this Dark Horse. And wow, I'm actually really impressed. With the GT and the EcoBoost, I was like, I feel like they kind of overhyped it, but this is actually really cool. And apparently there's going to be another thing that's going to be revealed right now. Again, I'm going to try to keep talking during these reveals. So this looks like a video game or like a render of some sorts. This is obviously not real. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on right now. But I'm going to stay till the end, till when they actually finish everything out, because I'm assuming that they're going to be revealing multiple other different Mustangs because they hyped up the Stampede event so much. Alright, so there you go, right there. The GT3, GT4, Supercars Champion, Dark Horse R, NHRA Factor, NASCAR Cup Series. So I'm assuming that these are all Mustangs that are going to be competing. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to downplay it at all, but Ford is going to compete internationally in both GT3 and GT4. There's going to be a new 7th gen NASCAR Cup Series as well as another NASCAR. So yeah, I love the fact that Ford is going ahead and investing in performance and actual racing and staying true to that. However, I think the highlight of the show so far, unless they reveal something else, it has got to be this Dark Horse. I think this thing is really, really, really badass. And they also, again, are revealing like this Dark Horse R that they're talking about now, and Dark Horse S. Alright, so now Vaughn Gittin Jr. is actually talking about the electric drift brake, and it looks like it's essentially going to be a hydraulic handbrake, which I think is actually really cool. It looks like there's going to be a mode that you put the Mustang in, and then you just rip the hydraulic handbrake, and it actually is like a lever that you can lift up, and it's not like a button or some nonsense. But yeah, that's really neat. I'm sure that your local Cars and Coffee is going to find out about that soon enough. Yeah, I had to sneak in a crowd killer joke in there somewhere. I'm probably going to exit it now because this video is already long enough, and I gotta try to trim it down and just show you guys the footage that actually matters. But yeah, that's my initial reactions. Hopefully they don't reveal something else after this. I'm gonna look very stupid if they reveal something else after this. But the Dark Horse is really, really cool. The EcoBoost and the GTs were kind of overhyped. However, I do like that Ford didn't drastically change them. I love the new design. I do think that some people could potentially hate on the rear, but I like it. I think it looks much more aggressive than the 2018 to 2022 S550s, like I've said before. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the 7th generation has to offer and how it's going to stack up when it actually, you know, hits production, hits the dealerships. And I'm interested to see the overall public opinion of it, because honestly, for me, I think that it's pretty cool. It's not the most groundbreaking thing, and to be honest, I do think Ford kind of overhyped it a little bit, but it still is pretty sick. So anyways, let me know down in the comments below your thoughts of the reveal of this new 7th gen of the Ford Mustang, and also let me know what you guys would want to see on it that they didn't put on it, or what changes you would have made if you were on the design team, or any of that nonsense. But while you're down there, definitely be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you are subscribed, click that little bell icon to turn on post notifications. Really does help me out a ton as a smaller YouTuber. But like always, thank you guys so much for all the ongoing support. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, click on either of these links right here to watch a similar video from this channel, or click on the little circle link right there to actually subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. I do appreciate all the support, but thank you for sticking to the end of this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.